Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to go over why I personally think prop firms are designed for you to fail. They're designed for you to not make money. Obviously there are people that make money from them. Myself personally, I trade prop firms. Pretty much most of my accounts are prop firm accounts. I probably make more from prop firms than my personal account, probably in total. But I'm going to go over certain points about these prop firms which make it so they don't want you to make money. They don't want you to be a profitable trader. Obviously some people will comment saying they want you to make money, they're copying onto their live accounts and stuff. A lot of the times that isn't the case, and a lot of times you are just trading a demo account. So today I'm going to go into that. I'm going to talk about what I think and how they are designed for you to fail. And obviously when I'm saying they're designed for you to fail, I'm not talking about the profitable traders that have funded accounts that are making profit every single month, have solid strategies, they have solid risk management, they have solid psychology, they know how to trade. I'm talking about the 99% of traders, the 99% that fail. That's what I'm talking about. They don't want you to win. If we go into detail on the first two stages, first stage 10% in 30 days, second stage 5% in 60 days. Why is the second stage seem so much easier? And this is probably where majority of the people that pass phase one actually fail. So when they pass phase one, they think they're invincible. They've passed the phase one, they've made 10%. Now they only need to make 5% in double the time. It seems so much easier, but this is where they get you. It seems a lot easier, which means you trade as if it's easy. You just passed phase one, you feel on top of the world, then you fail. Boom. Count blown, done. You either hit the daily loss, you hit the overall loss, you break a rule or something. Many different ways you can actually fail these, and this is what people actually do. Later when we go into the stats, you'll see that how many people pass is very, very low compared to probably what you think. So if we move on to how they actually make their money, obviously prop firms, Forex in general has a very, very low success rate. As you've probably seen some stats, like 90% lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days, 99% of traders are losing, 95% of traders don't make money. There's so many different stats thrown around, but a lot of these companies have actually released stats about this. So about the traders that have taken their challenges on the funded accounts, how many actually get paid. So we're going to go into that. But firstly, they make all their money from the failed challenges, obviously. Let's say they have 100 traders. 95 don't make money, they fail the challenges, and they pay £1,000 each for the challenge, let's say. So you have £95,000. Those 5 traders which actually passed and made profit, that £95,000 is then used to pay the profitable traders. Simple as that. They obviously might have investors behind them just in case, but they use the failed challenge profits to actually pay the profitable traders. I actually saw one firm release some stats recently, and they released the stats on 5,718 traders. Out of these 5,718, only 572 passed phase one. Only 572. And of those 572, only 137 passed phase two. So you see, 572, 137, not sure what percentage that is, but it's less than half. So less than half of the people that passed arguably the harder phase then failed the second phase. So you see, they passed the phase where you have to make double the profit in half the time, but then they can't pass the stage where you have to make half the profit in double the time. See what I'm saying? People get stuck on the easier stage. Simple as that. And out of these 5,718 traders which actually took the challenge, only four traders got a payout, which is just crazy. And if you do the maths, 99.03% of traders didn't get a payout. They failed both stages, or they failed the funded account, or didn't get a payout. Simple as that. If I just get it up here, you guys can see that 99.03% of traders fail. That is crazy. It says that 0.07% got a payout, but the maths don't really add up on that one. But it is absolutely crazy. So you think if you had 1,000 traders in a room, one would get a payout. Less than one. Based on stats, less than one person out of 1,000 would get a payout. So you see how they use these failed challenges to actually pay you out. And obviously, there's nothing wrong with this, because if the profitable traders are getting paid, that's fine. The unprofitable traders are then funding the profitable traders. It's the same thing with normal trading. The money should transfer from people that lose money to people that make money. If you're making money, someone loses money. Simple as that. So how do they actually pay you the profits? And there are some firms out there, I've said they pay with the failed challenges. Some firms do actually use live accounts. But if you are wanting to trade a live account and you only want to trade live and you don't want to trade on a demo account and just be paid from the failed challenges, you've got to check the rules and maybe ask on the live chat or something on this a particular prop firm. Some will openly say, but you're trading demo accounts. We're paying you from a demo account. You know, if you said to me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you'd be getting paid from trading a demo account, I literally wouldn't have believed you. But now I'm trading demo accounts technically, and I'm getting paid. It's literally the best thing in the world. You have no like psychological effects, in my opinion, when you're trading these, because you know it's not real money. I know you get paid, so technically it could be real money, but you're not trading live accounts. There's no real money in your accounts. If you lose 10 grand, no one loses 10 grand. I mean, I guess you lose 10 grand potential profit, but you see what I'm saying. But if you do want to trade a live account, some firms definitely do this, but you've just got to obviously check. And that's obviously better, because if you're making money for them, they're more likely gonna maybe up your profit split, or I don't know, give you larger accounts, scale you up. And it is a good way to, when you're proving you can make consistent profits, to then get, you know, investors and so on, stuff like that. With the failed challenges, this is literally a win-win for the profitable traders and the prop firms. They're making money from 99% of traders that are losing money. Profitable traders, we are making money from the losing traders. It's a win-win. So we get to trade demo accounts, get paid, get 90% profit splits, all risk-free. So we pass, we get a payout, then we're completely risk-free. Simple as that. It's amazing. So moving on to where this can be an issue and where some people can lose a lot of money. You know, even profitable traders, you can lose a lot of money from this. So let's say there's a small company, a new startup prop firm, and 100 traders take this challenge. Let's say 10 pass. Let's say, 10 profitable traders take it at the first 100 and they pass. So of those 90 traders, let's just say they paid £1,000 each again, £90,000 is in the bank. If this prop firm doesn't have investors, doesn't have cash reserve in the bank, what if these 10 traders make more than that £90,000? What's going to happen then? They just simply won't pay the traders. You know, I've had it before where it's been a fairly new firm that either haven't paid at all, or they only paid, I think, 25% of the profits, which I actually made, obviously, which is ridiculous. 25%, you signed a contract saying you're going to make this much, they only pay you 25%. You guys probably know which company I'm talking about. It happened with a lot of people, but you've got to be careful. If they don't have the money, they simply can't pay you. Simple as that. And if they have investors, this is fine, obviously, because they have to pay you. You've signed a contract, they pay you, everything like that. That's fine. But you have got to be careful. I now will only go with the top firms like FTMO, E8 Funding, My Forex Funds, True Forex Funds. They're kind of the ones I'll go with at the moment. Those are the four I actually use. So I won't go with blah, 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 Forex Funding that just opened last week. Because firstly, they have no reviews, they have no credibility, they have no long-term credibility. That's kind of the thing that really matters with prop firms. You want to know if you make a large payout, if you make 20, 30, 40, 50% profit, will they pay you? On a large account, that could be like 50, 60, 70, even 100k. Whereas FTMO, I guess they've proved they paid out 500k to one person. They've proved they paid out over 6 figures per person, and they're in the top, I think they're in the top 100 for taxpayers in the Czech Republic, which is obviously more credibility, and they've kind of been around the longest. So I'll always say, if someone asks me, which prop firm do you recommend? I'll always say FTMO, simply because they've been around the longest, they've got the best reputation. I've personally never had an issue with them. I've been paid every time, simple as that. Haven't had any bad slippage, I haven't had any bad spread. Obviously I'm not being paid to say this, but it's just the honest truth. They are the best out there, in my opinion. These small companies, they get your business by just bringing in rules which the bigger companies don't have. So they'll be like, if FTMO says you can't trade news, they'll say you can trade news. If FTMO has 80% profit splits, they'll have 85% profit splits. If the FTMO requires 10%, they'll have 8% for the first target. They just undercut it slightly. People do it. Obviously it's easier to pass, so more people get funded, more payouts, which means they have to pay more money out. If they can't afford it, company goes under, done, you never get paid. Simple as that. So moving on to the last point, and this is about if you're not profitable yet, do not take a prop firm challenge. Simple as that. If you trade a live account, which you obviously should be doing before you take a prop firm, if you're not trading live before you take prop firms, then it is literally a recipe for disaster. If you're not having the pressure of actually trading live money before then going on to having the pressure of making 10%, making 5%, sticking to the daily loss, sticking to the rules, then you can pretty much just, it's like a money pit. You're pretty much throwing your money, boom, 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 into a money pit. You might as well just burn it as well, because there's no chance you're going to pass. You could pass phase 1, yeah, you could get a lucky trade, pass phase 1, or you get another lucky trade, pass phase 2. Are you going to be able to get a payout? Are you going to be able to get lucky 3 times? If you're not profitable, you don't have proven results, you're not going to make money. Simple as that. So let's say you're considering taking a challenge. On your personal account, have you made consistent profit every single month? And have you made enough profit to actually pass the challenge? Let's say you're going for a challenge that requires 8% profit. If you've never made 8% profit consistently in a month, what makes you think that when you have the added pressure of the challenge, of the £1,000 that's on the line, that you're going to pass? If you've never made 8%, how are you going to make 8% on the challenge? I don't really see how people think that they're going to make 8% when they've never made 8% in a month in their life. Simple as that. So don't even consider it if you're not even making enough profit to pass the challenge. Because you won't pass, maybe you'll get a free retry, or you'll just fail and lose your money. Simple as that. In this case, you're better off just trading a live account, compound it, and then maybe once you get to a certain skill level, you can start risking 2% to then pass it. But obviously you don't want to be doing that as a beginner. You want to be keeping your risk low, 0.5%, 1%, fixed risk every single time before you then move your money into like a prop firm and then try and trade that alongside your personal account maybe. So if you guys did enjoy this video about prop firms, I promise there'll be videos on the channel which aren't about prop firms, but it does well. I enjoy talking about prop firms. I trade them all the time, so that's what I'm going to talk about. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.